Hi you guys, welcome to my Venus through signs series. This is for Venus in Aries for the month of June 2018. Those of you that are new to my channel, this is a Venus reading. If you don't know where your Venus is placed, you can simply pause this video and go to any free astrology website, usually astro.com. It's going to ask you for your birth, time, place, and location for you to generate a free birth chart. You don't have to know your exact birth time. You can put 12 p.m. and that's fine. But what you want to do is generate a free birth chart. If in your chart Venus is in Aries, then this message is for you. Also, those of you that do know your exact birth time, this also will resonate if you're if you have 7th house Aries. So then that would make you Libra rising. And this also applies to those of you that have Sun in Aries. Not Sun in Aries. Sometimes your Venus and Sun can both be sitting in the same sign is what I'm trying to say. So if Sun and Venus is sitting in the same sign, then you know that applies to you as well. But the bulk of this reading is for those born with Venus in Aries. Okay, so I have shuffled and cut the cards already. Let's see here. Thank all of you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I appreciate all the love and support that you guys are able to give to me. I appreciate all of you guys that are able to hire me to do your personal and private reading, so thank you. Okay, so starting off here, we have the Moon, Empress, Six of Wands, Two of Wands, Three of Wands, the World, Ten of Swords, Seven of Wands. Sorry, you guys, I don't know. I feel like I have to keep clearing my throat. Okay, so my little egg keeps falling. Looks like there's a fiery month for you guys. Very creative, very active, inspirational. But here, starting off, we have the Moon. And I am feeling like this is about dealing with your emotions here. You're having to go deep within to have an understanding about yourself. If you're in a relationship, this is having to have some sort of deep connection, or trying to understand some sort of connection that you have with someone. I'm seeing for some of you, you're in love with someone who, because they're so weird or unique or unusual, mysterious, there's something about them that you just cannot figure out. And you might find yourself very attracted to this person. Now, also, this could be you. You know, someone might find you very unusual, very intuitive or psychic. And so, or just unusual, period. And this is just something that is very attractive to that person. Those of you that have businesses, things are looking really good for your business. This month, it looks like you're gaining a lot of followers or customers or notoriety, and I feel like you're really inspired. Those of you that are artists, I'm seeing a lot of creativity going on with you guys. Your artwork is beautiful. I'm seeing like a very detailed painting. For some of you, I don't know if you're an impressionist artist and you've painted a picture of someone that with these details that are almost surreal. And also I'm seeing those of you that may be songwriters are really having to go deep to tell your story, to express yourself, and this is scary. It's like you're, you know, preparing to share or be intimate with, you know, your followers or your fans or something. And there are people that look up to you, people who definitely admire you. I feel like you also may be channeling or drawing in people that are very unusual. I'm seeing something about like a psychic leader or a world-renowned psychic. I don't know if this is you or if you're going to see one, and you're having to make this trip, but you're looking for answers here, and you're having to listen to your intuition, listen to your soul here. Those of you that are in some sort of relationship or you have a connection with someone that is very deep, I'm seeing these two people that are completely different from each other, but yet, you know, the same. And there is one person that is getting ready to, I don't want to say cross over like as in death, but cross over to see you or to take some sort of step towards you or moving towards you. I'm seeing one person finally gaining up the courage. If this is anything in regards to skin complexions, I know this is weird, but I'm feeling like the person with the darker complexion is stepping forward. There's also a need for you to face your deepest fears and insecurities, anxieties. It's saying don't be afraid, even though the path, you're going down an unknown path, just to go with it and trust your intuition. Don't be distracted by any illusions along the way. Because I'm feeling like there's going to be a need for you to distinguish between what's real, who's real, what's fake, who's fake. And like I said here with the Six of Wands, I'm seeing like a lot of support. I'm seeing someone, maybe if you're single, there may be more than one person that wants your attention. People might be catering to your needs. You might feel like a king or a queen, like you're being spoiled. Someone may be spoiling you, or someone may have you on a high pedestal because you're so admired here. Someone is like very deeply in love with the other person. And Two of Wands, Three of Wands, there's definitely something happening, some planning happening. Not just in regards to love. There's something that you're passionate about. You want to pursue. You want to go after it. Whether this is career oriented, especially for those of you that are entrepreneurs and like working for yourself, because this is a lot of that Mars energy where, you know, you want to be in control. You want to call the shots. You might be very competitive, or your partner may be very competitive. For some of you, I'm feeling like you met your match too. There's definitely like a mutual physical attraction, but I also see someone who has their options open. Someone may be waiting for you to pursue them because they're like, hey, I'm a hot commodity, you know, so I feel like you need to make the first move. But that person, like I said, someone is getting ready to make the first move. They're afraid for whatever reason. And like I said, I think it's because of the connection. And it might be something where people are so different. And it's just like, I never dated this type of person before. This is like new to me. This is scary, but I'm excited and I want to give it a try. So here, also what I was seeing is that some of you are either planning a vacation or you're planning to relocate, and your whole life is changing or ending. Like maybe you've outgrown your surroundings. You could have outgrown your job, and that's why you're starting something new here. But I feel like wherever you live, and I'm seeing like the world twice, and I'm seeing the boats here. So this is, I feel like some of you might even be moving, what do you call it, overseas. Like, I don't feel like it's a short, it could be like a short distance, like maybe somewhere that's only like 50 miles away, but I'm feeling like this is more so like 300 miles away or more. Those of you that are getting ready to take a vacation or a trip. Now this also could be a business trip here. You might be planning some things with some other people, and I feel too that I'm also seeing like there's a long distance relationship with some of you. You may have come across someone off the internet. Maybe they live at a distance, or maybe you guys have just been staying in touch even though you're far apart from each other. And maybe you've been having a discussion about moving, like should you relocate here? Should I relocate there? And that's another one of the scary moves that needs to be made. I still almost feel like that the thing with the skin complexion thing applies to whoever is getting ready to make the first move. Like if you're in a relationship and you guys have been debating who's in a long distance relationship, and you guys have been debating who's going to relocate to whose country or city, I'm feeling like the one with the darker complexion is willing to take that risk. If it's not a skin complexion, maybe this is the one with the darker eyes or the darker hair. Yeah, it's time to start a new chapter in your life here. It's like you're ready for a new adventure. And also I'm seeing if there have been any delays, those delays will be lifted here. There was a reason for that. Everything just happens when it's supposed to. Godspeed. Now here with the Ten of Swords, again, we have these endings here. So it's like having closure here. And then also maybe having to cut off your old life. For those of you that were in relationships, there could be breakups. Not for everyone, but for those of you that are going through some sort of breakup, yeah, it's like the relationship went as far as it could go. And now it's time to start a new phase here. It might be painful. It might not be the easiest, but this is just something that is happening. But there is getting ready to be a rebirth here. Things have to die in order for there to be a renewal. Also, with the Ten of Swords, for some of you, you may have had to change your way of thinking. Like your old ways of thinking, that's gone. Like something could have happened where now you've matured. Now you've seen something from a higher perspective, life. And it's just like, I've completely transformed. I no longer think like that anymore. So there may be a part of you that is dying or has died. If it's not you that's going through this transformation, and it's someone else. And then, like I said, those of you that are maybe going through some sort of breakup, I am seeing someone being blocked or deleted, and someone just like moving on. They're like, I'm so over you. I'm tired of waiting, that, you know, enough is enough. And I too feel like those of you that maybe needed to set some sort of boundaries, or you stood up for yourself, spoke up for yourself. You just did what you wanted to do and no longer felt like you needed to lean on somebody. You broke free from somebody and gained independence. I'm feeling like that brings out some sort of competitive nature in them. Like they're like, no, I'm the one that calls the shots. I say when you can go or move on. So someone may feel like you belong to them and they want to claim you. I'm seeing also competition here for some of you. If you're entering the workplace, this could be something about entering a competitive field. For some of you, you may feel that you need to defend people who can't defend themselves. So I don't know if this is about protesting, especially if you feel like there was some unjust in someone's untimely death or something of that sort. You may feel like you need to stand up on behalf of people's rights, or stand up to police or authority, or fighting for some sort of cause, especially for people who can't speak for themselves. And also this is now making me see something in regards to deportation, like someone is being forced to leave the country, and this is kind of saying that's not fair, we're not going to allow this. You know, we have proof that, you know, what you're doing is wrong. So there's something going on in regards to that as well. Well, I didn't expect you guys reading to be that it's going to be a long reading. I'm already 16 minutes in. That's what happens when I start getting like a lot of messages in one spread here. Okay. So now also I'm seeing that you could be dealing with an air sign. Also could be dealing with the air signs Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Also possibility of dealing with an Aries or Pisces, Sagittarius, or Leo. So, okay, so this air sign here, I'm feeling like someone feels maybe defeated, or like how are they going to come back after that? Like somebody got cut up, like shut down, like verbally attacked, or verbally not abused, but like somebody told somebody off, basically. Somebody stood up for themselves. They said what they had to say. And now the other person is just like, I took a literal beating, a verbal beating. I'm sorry. Someone's like, I took a verbal beating from you. Like now I'm afraid to say what I have to say, or I don't know. Like someone is feeling weary here. Like they're tired. And I'm also feeling like there is the need to prepare for some sort of confrontation, or whatever it feels like you're at war with in your life. There could be someone on their way and you're preparing to have this conversation, even though you don't really want to. It's like you're kind of fearful of it because you know that this person is going to give you a verbal lashing here. Or, you know, the story could go the other way around. You might be feeling this way towards somebody. And also overall with the Nine of Wands, there is just this feeling of being overwhelmed, hesitation, because you are still hurt from the past. Maybe your ego is bruised. Maybe you're emotionally scarred. or maybe you're waiting for someone to approach you or to speak the truth or to say something or to give you a message or an explanation. And if they haven't done so already, it's because they're not ready. They're hesitant. They don't know what will happen if they confront you or if they speak the truth or if they say something. There's something going on with some of you here where you're going to have to make a decision in either love or something that you're passionate about in love, or two people. Those of you that are single, there is someone significant that is getting ready to come into your life. The only thing is that either they are attached to someone at this time or you are. But regardless, you guys are being connected. There is definitely an energy force intervening and bringing the two of you together. There is, it's going to happen out the blue. I feel like there's going to be a strong sexual chemistry here. There's someone also sneaking off to see their lover. We have the Seven of Swords and the Lovers and the Tower. So something very unexpected is getting ready to happen. Some sort of maybe love triangle or love affair. I feel like someone is trying to sneak and get away. For some of you, someone is actually maybe like sneaking and planning a trip to come be with you, or you guys are both making plans to be together. Like you guys are like, I'm in love. Like I'm afraid of what might happen, but I've got to take a risk. So I'm seeing someone taking a huge risk for love here because the connection is so strong. Those of you that have a twin flame, there may have been some things going on where someone was dealing with trust issues or abandonment issues, and this is maybe has been an ongoing problem. This has been part of the, you know, the reason why it's been on and off for some of you. And if you've been waiting to hear from your twin flame, I'm feeling like you're going to hear from them. There is, you know, there's something happening where the universe is conspiring for you guys to come together. And then, like I said, those of you that are single, there's this is representing a significant connection that you're getting ready to have with someone. So pay attention, and you might run into this person when you're at a place that you shouldn't be. Whatever sense that makes to you, like, and it might not make sense until it actually happens, but it's like I feel like you're someplace where you have no business being in the first place, but by you being in that place, you would not have connected with this person. This is something totally unexpected, like I said, and this connection is something that's going to literally like blow your top off. Like, it's going to change your whole perspective of relationships, of love. This person has come into your life to change it. Basically, whatever path you were on, they came to disrupt it. They came to put you on a new path in life. Let me kind of quickly clarify this Tower, because I actually have one more row for you guys. And I know you guys are like, no, just keep going and going. But guys, that drains me so much when I do these readings. So that's why I don't like to go over 20 minutes. But, you know, sometimes it just happens. Upside down. Okay, so this is a fire sign. So Leo, Aries, Sag. So it could be a literal fire sign, or this is talking about someone's energy. Someone who suddenly takes the initiative to do something that you weren't expecting. You weren't expecting this person to fight for you or pursue you or to come after you, but they do it, and it changes your whole perspective of them. This is something that you prayed about. You have been praying about this or thinking about this person or meditating and maybe trying to manifest this person into your life. Whether it is someone that you already know, or if you've had some sort of idea about the type of person that you want to come into your life, I feel like they do. And you're going to be surprised. You're like, I didn't realize that the law of attraction actually worked. For some of you, it could be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or you might be Pisces with Aries in Venus. This is something that just randomly happens. There's this strong spiritual connection, chemistry that you're feeling with someone, and it's very deeply romantic. Yeah, so now we have the Three of Cups showing up. So it is looking like in the Three of Swords. So a third party situation, or, you know, like, so one of you is connected. Those of you that are in relationships, it doesn't matter. Even if you're single, like I said, this new person must be attached to someone if you're single. And you kind of like come into their life and make them like, oh my God, like I see the light. Like, I've never been in love before. So I'm feeling like you unintentionally come into someone's life that already has somebody, that's already in a relationship. But because you came into their life, they're just like, I gotta be with you. Like, I gotta be with you. So it could cause them to separate from the person that they're with. If you are the one that's in a relationship, there is someone coming around. This is either someone new, or it's your twin flame, or it's just someone that you, from your past, that you know every time you get around them, that they distract you or throw you off guard with life. Like, they totally just kind of, I just want to say, fuck up your head. You know, when they come around, it's like, I can't even think straight anymore. I can't function. This is the only person that gets to me like this. And so I'm feeling like, for, you know, whatever the case that is getting ready to happen with you guys, there is a reconnection here. I'm seeing if there has been any falling out, if you've been waiting to hear from someone, this is a reconciliation here coming, being friends again. Now also for some of you, this is just about dating. You're taking your time, you're analyzing someone, just enjoying the moment. You might not be ready to enter anything serious, but little do you know that this is something, this connection is going to alter your life some type of way. I'm seeing some sort of long distance connection. I'm definitely seeing telepathic love for a lot of you. Someone has been thinking about you, or you have been thinking about them, and they've been putting that energy out into the universe, or that connection is just there. So somebody is like, I feel like you're vibrating on the same frequency here. You guys are like, you know, that thing where you're turning a radio station and all you hear is static until you turn it that right angle. I feel like this is something that is happening between you and this person in regards to your connection. You're just in alignment with each other. It's a reason why you guys have come into each other's lives, whether it be for the first time or whether it is a reconnection here. And I'm seeing like for a lot of you, you're getting ready to take a spiritual journey, and this person has come into your life to help you on that path. Because without this person, you know, you're about to take a different path in your life. And even if this is like, I feel like it was really pre-planned or destined to happen anyway, but it has the appearance of coincidence. I don't know how you guys feel about life and free will and things of that sort, but and my beliefs are always evolving due to different things that I study and learn and experience. But right now, my belief system is that you do plan your lives, or you already know what is expected to happen before you come here, before you're born. And when these people come into your life, it's like they're on cue. It's like acting. It's just like a script. It's just like acting. Some, you know, cue to this person, fade to black, enter this new person comes in. And then now with me talking my screenwriter talk, maybe for some of you, you are, you know, television writers or screenwriters out there. But, you know, just think of life like a script. I actually feel like that's how it is. And this person comes into your life, you cross paths, and they take you on a whole different, in a whole different direction. And now also this is making me think of that movie with Matt Damon. And, oh, what's that pretty girl's name with the English accent? God, she was in A Devil Wears Prada. She's like, it's not fair. Emily Blunt. No, is that her name? Yeah, Emily Blunt. But yeah, it's making me think of that movie with him, Leo and Emily. And oh my God, what is the name of that movie? To me, it was like they were twin flames because they were altering their destiny. Like these people were trying to keep them apart. Like they were writers or creators of their lives, but they kept going off the course, and so they kept intervening and coming, you know, into their lives and trying to separate them or keep them apart. But eventually they were like, no, if we want this, we have to fight for it. So I don't know why that it came in my mind and left, the name of that movie. Anyway, you guys can go to Internet Movie Database and type in Matt Damon and Emily Blunt and see what movie that was. It shows up. Very good movie to me, especially if those of you that believe in like twin flames and things of that sort. But yeah, I feel though, like I was saying, that this person overall is just coming into your life for a reason to help guide you on your spiritual path. Here I'm seeing your prayers being answered, but it's still going to come at a price. Someone is still going to get hurt in the long run. But I mean, you're following your intuition and you're just going with the flow of things because the connection is just too real. It's like this is like a dream. It's too good to be real. So I have to follow my heart. And you're going to follow your heart, but somebody's going to end up heartbroken. It might be both of you. It might be all parties involved. But, you know, also here saying that the pain is just temporary. All right, so that is all I have for Aries and Venus. I have talked long enough. I could actually keep going, but you know, I gotta stop. Hope it resonated. If you guys need a private reading, you would email them at 76@gmail.com, which is in the description box below. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to leave your comments, you guys. Check for my videos. YouTube has been acting a little screwy lately, so you know, just make sure that you're tuned into my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Many blessings to you.